Things I dislike in GLMVs. Part 2. Trigger warning for misogyny. Yes, I'm serious. Don't you just love it when you're peaceful eye watching a GLMV and protagonist is an utter piece of shit, and absolutely no one calls it out in the slightest? Okay, I know that I'm coming off a bit strong here, but you have to know I absolutely hate this trope in GLMVs, and that's an unlikable protagonist, but particularly one that has the narrative bend over backwards to defend them, and a lot of the time the character is just a pick-me. Okay, so I'm going to give an example based on a GLMV I watched. So character B tries to talk to character A, and in the middle of it character spaces out. Feeling a bit annoyed, character B gets the attention of character A, which for some reason makes character A think that they're slut and thinks that they're annoying as well. Mind you, up until that point character B has done nothing to them whatsoever except introduce themselves. As time goes on, the two characters become friends, even though character A doesn't like character B for some reason, and doesn't even listen to them even they're talking to them. And when character B gets mad at them for ignoring them, character A mocks them and calls them an annoying slut again. I want to remind you guys that character B has done nothing up until this point aside from talk to them and get mad when someone is clearly not paying attention to them. And while yes, they didn't say it directly as was mostly thought it, that still doesn't make any of what they said even close to right. And you would think with all of that you would think that character A, the protagonist, would be in the wrong because of that, right? You know, because character A has been nothing but cruel to character B for no reason, and character B has done absolutely nothing to deserve this treatment, and you would be wrong. No, instead character B all of a sudden becomes this villain who controls character A friend for no reason at all, which makes absolutely no sense because they haven't shown this kind of behavior prior. It's just all of a sudden they're evil just because we need to move the plot along. Never mind all of the bad stuff character A did to character B. No, it's character B is evil some reason and character A did nothing wrong. And you might be thinking, oh well, what if it's old? You'd be sorely wrong. The video I'm talking about was 5 months old. I shouldn't have to tell you why this is misogyny, but for those in the back I'll tell you. Firstly, character A is constantly belittling character B and mocking them, and the narrative does nothing to punish character A for this behavior. It isn't even the reason why character B turns against character A just because she's evil, I guess, which gives character A the right to treat character B alike because that she was just evil along, despite the fact that character B at most doesn't like being ignored, and therein would be completely out of character for her to act like that, at least without a setup for it. The reason it's misogynistic is because the character is constantly using a slur for women that has been used to oppress them for centuries, and once again the narrative does not call out character A in the slightest for this behavior. In fact, it shows her being completely in the right for the whole ordeal, and while I understand that the creator likely didn't intend for that message to come across, it still came across that way. The problem isn't having an unlikable protagonist who does horrible things. The problem is the narrative doesn't treat them like such and breaks the story in order to defend them. Alright, that's all I have to say for the rant. Don't harass anyone in this video. Unhappy ice cake out.